Hello, welcome to Gaze Easy System Task Tutorials. Today, I'll show you how to create your calendar event task. Let's dive in. Navigate to your dashboard. You can see you're on your dashboard. Click on System Task Activities. Click on Calendar Event Task. What does this calendar event task, what does it do? What it does is that when you created an e-form for an interview, immediately your customer, whoever is filling the form, fills it, it gets a message. So this is a trick that sends a message, either an email or an SMS saying that what their form has been received and the interview has been scheduled for a particular time. So it's just a mail that the customer or whoever the participant receives. So one thing you must notice that you can see if I click on create, it says task for public lecture for interview. Before you can create a system task, you must have created what? You must have created the event task. And you can create the event task by going to your website resources. You can see your calendar event types here. So you must have created that. You can see you have the interview, the doctor appointment, and the public lecture. Please check our Gaze Easy website documentation to see those how to create this event types. So back to our system task, go back to your system task activities, click on the calendar event type, click on create. It's asking you which are you creating for, is it for the public lecture or for the interview or for the doctor appointment? You are creating the task for the interview, so you click on that. Then you name it. Always try to name it, give it the same name as your event type so you can remember. So I'll call it event task. So let's make the trigger immediately so that you can see various options. You see that immediately on the specific date, number of days after the form has been filled. But let's do that. You can choose to execute on old records. Maybe you created an old record before and you need to add a trigger, but this is not necessary for our documentation. So all we need to do is save the calendar event task. And it brings you to what? The dashboard for creating what? Creating the trigger. So these are the basic two things, the email details and the SMS details. So let's create the SMS, the email detail. You can see, it says can send me. You click on your can send me. Then it has a customization tag. So you can customize your message with the following tag. So that it means that when we add any tag with this, any of these tags to our text messages, automatically the system pulls the information that has to do with first name and adds to the email. So what do I do? To make your work easier and best articulated, I use my notepad to create what? To create templates. So this is always easy. So the first thing you do is your email subject, which I've created here. I call it interview copy. I say interview invitation. So whoever is receiving the mail knows that, okay, this is the interview form I fill. And I've been given a what? An invitation. Then next, the body, which I've also used my notepad to create. So I'll just copy. So it makes your work easier. And you copy and you paste it to the email template. So you can see, so you can adjust based on the way you want it to appear. So you can make sure and say, okay, I want this to be bold, but they can know that this is an information, and also make correction to any mistake. So what I've done here is I've said hello, and I've used the customization tag called surname. So it says hello, the system automatically picks whoever has filled the form surname. So if it's Jacob, it picks it hello Jacob. Now this is the time for the interview. So we'll customize that. Then we say date. When is the date of the interview? So it goes to their place and picks the due date of the interview. And you can add some information like the venue, the meeting link, so you can just make them both so that the individual can just use your email template a kind of formatting. So this is good. And you can add other details. And lastly, sincerely, then whoever is sending the, so you can see we say Janet Fraser, HR manager, and then all you need to do next is click on update calendar event task. And you can see it says what your task has been updated successfully. Next thing you do is go back to it. So we created, then you do the same for the SMS also. You say can send email. I've also used my notepad to do that for interview invitation. Copy, paste. And I've done a little, text is always different from email. So made it a little shorter and comprehensive so the individual understands. It says I, so just move this forward. That's it. Correct every mistake. Good. Then you update. Can see task updated. One thing you need to know is that what your event task is not complete until you click on enable. So you have to enable. That's are you sure you want to enable this calendar event task? You say okay. So you can see the button says disabled. It means what? It has been enabled. Then you go back to your main. As you can see, your event tasks are being created. So it says create order. This is not because we did not enable any payment. We did not enable any payment. You can see your status is this, and your status is disabled. All you need to do is refresh your page. And you come back and it's active. So anyone who fills the interview form, it sends them a trigger immediately, a mail telling them that they have been invited to an interview based on your templates. So this is how to simply create your calendar event task. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.